They're going to give it the Fox treatment. They're going to, here comes everybody. Here comes this one. Here comes that one. The whole 9 yards. And within a month, it will be just another wrestling show on another channel.
Speaking of deals, Netflix has a $5 million deal for the WWE, and they have a huge Raw in the Dome in LA. They're going to make it like a mini Mania type of deal. I've gotten plenty of news from within as far as like they're going to make it their plan is to come out swinging when it comes to that. CM Punk versus Seth Rollins is the one, a marquee match is supposed to be on there. Roman Reigns is supposed to return. I didn't report this, but other people have reported that there's supposed to be some big names. If I think Russo Votes, who's also affiliated with Sportskeeda, said that there's going to be some big names coming too. So they're pulling out all the stops to get these numbers for January 6th, to try to get this Netflix type of hype going, try to pull some more people, hopefully. Where do we go from here? Say if the January 6th episode was just, it felt like a mini Mania. Say the next week and the week after, how do you keep that type of hype after January 6th?
Chris, they don't. Guys, again, people have very short memories. Go back to the premiere on Fox. They did the same exact thing. And it was an enormous number that first week. An enormous number the first week. I think by the time a month was over, I think they were half of that number in a month. And from there, it was just another wrestling show. That's what happens, Chris. That's exactly what's going to happen. They're going to give it the Fox treatment. They're going to, here comes everybody. Here comes this one. Here comes that one. The whole 9 yards. And within a month, it will be just another wrestling show on another channel.
You think you know all the wrestling stories? There's more you haven't heard yet. Join us on Backstage Pass.
That's why I'm hoping they integrate the current roster somehow with the Legends. Because it was, during the Vince era, when the Legends would come back, it would be a lot of a separate. You would feel the difference. It would look it would be such a stark contrast when the Legends would come back in those shows. It was the characters were stronger than the current characters. It just felt more larger than life. And you saw that even with the numbers, even with the Fox special, that was during the Vince era. And you bring all these, you bring the Legends. I believe The Rock was there too. You bring these Legends back for that debut episode on Fox. I believe that was 2019. But then you have your world champion lose in like 8 seconds. So that doesn't really represent the brand. That's basically saying our best person in the WWE right now is only worth 8 seconds of your time. That's not really a good look to show a brand new network that you've never dealt with in the name of bringing all these legends in. Brock Lesnar is a lot bigger name, a lot more legendary. But do you think that Vince kind of made a mistake by continuing to pull those legends in, throw a title on Goldberg, throw a title on Lesnar? Is it because, that Austin interview, as far as like no one's pulled or no one's grabbed the brass ring, that was like a death nail to a lot of these new names as far as them not feeling like bigger than the business? Do you think that Vince dropped the ball as far as transitioning into another batch or a new batch of stars?
Bro, I don't think he dropped the ball because he had no other choice, because they're not over. But they're not over because of the company. I mean, they're not over because of him. They're not over because of Triple H. That's why they're not over. So he had no other choice but to do what he did. But that doesn't solve your problem of people not being over. So, yeah, bro, wheel them all out. Wheel Cena out. Wheel Goldberg out. Wheel Rock out. Bring Kurt back. Bring all of them back, bro. And then mark my words, by the fourth show, you're going to have a typical SmackDown. You're going to have a typical Raw.
Man, yeah, I just wish they integrate somehow. And plus, what's going to help them too is that, they're just from there, they're just a few weeks away from Royal Rumble, which is one of the big four pay-per-views. It's a kickoff to WrestleMania. So the vibe and the feel is going to be good. It's a good time to start that, that new partnership with Netflix.